Hello and welcome to my channel. I thought today I'll do something a little bit different. I thought we will do a flower reading. So what I will do, I've raided my garden of flowers and I'm going to close my eyes while I pick some flowers here, and I'm going to lay those down. And what I want you to do is have a look. Oh, so we've got this orange one. Is have a look at the flowers, at the 3 flowers that I pick. And got a piece of lavender there. So you can see the 3 flowers here. And I want you to have a look at those, concentrate on them for a second and pick which flower that you want. 1, 2 or 3, and then I will give a reading with each flower. I will put a timestamp in the description box below. So if you have picked the 2nd or 3rd flower, then all you need to do is click on the timestamp and it will take you straight to that reading, and you haven't got to sit through all of the readings. Okay, so we will start with the first flower that I picked. So if you've picked this flower here with the little berries, I'm sorry, I don't know what it's called. This is saying to me, the feeling that I'm getting from this flower is that you've been through a difficult time. Life feels like it's been a bit of a struggle for you. And you've had to make a decision. And I feel it's a bit of a life-changing decision, where you're going to change the day-to-day routine of how you do things. And it's been a really, really difficult decision for you to make. It's taken you a lot of strength and a lot of time to have to make this difficult decision. But you've done it because you know that something had to give, something had to change. And I feel that in one way you're feeling a little bit better now because you've made that decision. You know that life will never be the same again, but you can also see the potential of what's to come. So try and concentrate on your new beginnings. Try and concentrate on what you can be doing in the future, and all the little bits of potential that you've got, all that new growth, all that extra time you're going to have to spend with friends, family, what you can be doing, how you will communicate with people if you're travelling, if you're going further afield. You know, try and concentrate on the positives. Try and concentrate on the good things so that you feel really enthusiastic about the changes. Because do you know what? It feels that once it gets going, once the changes start, it's got a really strong foundation. You are much stronger than you think, whoever picked this plant. You are much, much stronger than you think. There we go. I hope that that reading has resonated with you. And we're now going to go to the 2nd flower. This is quite a pretty flower. Obviously very bright, very vibrant. And when I feel this flower, when I look at this flower, I can see that there's training and learning that's gone on for you. You've been through some time where you've been learning something new. And if this isn't work, if this isn't learning something about work, then it's learning a lesson in life. And this could have been a harsh lesson to learn, but you've certainly taken something from it. You certainly know now where to go. And look at all these layers, all these layers, all these things that you've learnt, these lessons along the way. And it all gives you knowledge for the future, knowledge and strength for where you're going. And you've got some real strong potential about you. Some of you who've picked this flower can be setting up your own business or thinking about ways in earning more money. Because when I look at this flower, it's like I just see more money, ways of earning more money, growth, business ventures, ideas, lots and lots of ideas. So at the moment, you've got lots of ideas going round in your head. Try and concentrate on one thing at a time. You don't want to be starting something and not finishing it because you're going on to the next thing. If you start something, you want to be able to finish it before you move on to the next challenge. So do be careful of that for those of you that have picked this flower, that you're not taking on too much and doing too much at once, that you're not finishing something before you start the next thing. Well, I hope that that reading has resonated with you. And we'll now go on to the third reading, which is this piece of lavender. Okay. Now, lavender, as we know, has got a lovely smell. The bees absolutely love it. They're all around it. And it's funny because as I look at this, I'm thinking there's not much to it. For those of you that have picked the lavender, you might be thinking that people look at you and they think there's not a lot about you. They think they can pull the wool over your eyes because they just think, you know, I can easily pull the wool over her eyes or his eyes. There's not much going on there. But what I feel is you may not say much. You may not be the life and soul of the party. You might be quite quiet, but you're watching and you're listening and you're taking it all in. And you know what's going on more than what people think you do. And as I said that, what came into my mind is secrets. You might overhear or come across a secret in the next few weeks. But do you know what? I think that you're that sort of person that you would keep the secret. You're not the sort of person that would go spreading it about. But I really do feel that you are not saying much about something. You're keeping quite tight-lipped, but you're keeping it all in your head. As each day goes by, you're remembering each little thing, you're taking it all in. And it's like you're keeping a little journal in your head and saying, right, now this has happened, now that has happened. It's all adding to my list. And you may have to make a decision in the future based on all the evidence and the knowledge that you're collecting at the moment. But again, you're very, very good at keeping quiet. You're very, very good at not letting the secret slip. And someone might think they've pulled the wool over your eyes, but they haven't, because you know exactly what is going on. Well, I hope that these readings have resonated with you all. I just thought it was something different something for fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's resonated with you. Do check out my other videos.